Grade 6 students were doing an end-of-year project in INS and it incorporated a lot of technology, and so I wanted to showcase this. Two of our amazing teachers are going to run you through this unit of work. I hope you enjoy it.
So currently in grade 6, we're studying Ancient Mesopotamia. And while we look at factual information about ancient Mesopotamia, like where it is, what was their lifestyle, who they were, we're also looking at the global context of scientific and technical innovation. So what we're having the students do is we're going to have them leverage technology to look at ancient Mesopotamia inventions. And they're going to create an infomercial to sell that invention. And this is going to help them explore, in a fun way, the differences that this technology had on society. And so it's probably one of the funnest lessons we've done all year. We get to watch infomercials and talk about how cheesy they are and what are the different components of that, and really have the students embrace technology as a way of producing and not just consuming.
For this project, the students were tasked with creating either an infomercial or a news broadcast about ancient Mesopotamia. And we wanted to make it a really enjoyable project, so we wanted them to incorporate their ed tech skills that they've learned throughout the year. So we really focused on what does it take to make an infomercial. And so we showed them lots of demonstrations, and then as the teachers, we even went to the extent of making our own infomercial as an example. And in doing so, we showed the kids how we could utilize GarageBand and Canva and iMovie, all within the devices they already have. And in doing so, they can produce a good project. They're no longer just consuming information from the technology, but they're also being able to produce using their technology. 1.25 speed or something. See if that. Just remember, every like 3 to 7 seconds, we want to make change.
So I'm making a logo about cheese labs. So I'm just taking the background out, and the app I'm using is called Eraser. When I put it in our video, it's gonna look really good.
In INS class, we're creating a 1-minute video about the Mesopotamia time.
We used VideoLeap to edit our video. It's very simple to use. You can add filters, you can add scene, you can add audios, you can add effects, and you can add stickers as well.
We recorded from different angles to make the video better.
So one of the fun parts of a project like this is that it really gets rid of a lot of the power dynamic, in the sense that I'm learning with these kids. A lot of these kids are using apps I don't know how to use. I'm just walking by and all of a sudden I see something on the computer and I'm like, what is that? And they're like, oh, it's this app and we do this, and this, and it's just magic that's happening. Or they'll ask you to be part of that project. And so in the sense, it's not this idea of us kind of filling these empty vessels. It's these kids are really exploring themselves, and we're becoming co-creators and co-learners in the activity, and that's really fulfilling as a teacher.
3, 2, 1.
Are you tired of drinking your liquids out of animal flattened horns? Well, no longer. We're introducing glass.
Yeah, the nice thing about doing a project like this is the students have the agency to produce it however they like. So oftentimes they're introducing us to different platforms such as VideoLeap or CapCut that a lot of teachers don't really have experience with. Even as somebody with an ed tech background, I'm still partial to doing iMovie or stuff like that. So the kids actually oftentimes end up teaching the teachers how to do a lot of stuff and show us that they really do understand the technology that they're using, and that we can utilize that to increase their learning and help them show their understanding of what they're learning in class.
Does your breath still reek of the garlic you had for dinner last night? Are your teeth getting weak and starting to fall out? Do people no longer want to kiss you? Well, that's all about to change thanks to the greatest thing to come out of Nile Crocodile Labs. Feast your eyes on Faradent. Shake it out the powder into your hand, throw it back, swish it around in your mouth for 10 seconds, and spit. In no time, you'll have fresh, clean, kissable breath. Don't take our word for it. King Tut himself said,
Faradent is the best powder for white and perfect teeth.
call now in the next 20 minutes and we'll throw in not one, but 2 more Faradents.